Good morning and welcome to the Pinellas County Board of County Commissioners meeting of Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. And this morning we are fortunate to have our invocation by Reverend Andy Oliver from the Allendale United Methodist Church. Please come forward. Good morning. And everyone please stand, and thereafter the invocation, the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Commissioner Long.
Let us pray. O God of many names, we, the people, increasingly find ourselves divided. But we know this is nothing new for you. You have watched your creation divide itself over arbitrary us and them again and again and again. You have sent us prophets and leaders to remind your warring children, we need not think alike to love alike. Rekindle in us a common language of love, respect, justice, peace, and hope. May we rise to the challenge of acknowledging and supporting our different ways of expressing our faith. And as we do, may we find ourselves united in that work of lifting each other up. We are a people with many different needs and interests. We have taken seriously your call to champion the needs and interests of the most vulnerable and oppressed. Our Constitution is our guiding document, our lodestar to live out the simple but difficult task that all are created equal. As our country takes a collective breath with an eye on this Constitution, may we remember the words of former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan, who challenged us some 45 years ago to have a faith in the values of the Constitution that are whole, complete, and total. She called us to not sit back and be an idle spectator to the subversion and destruction of this sacred document. May we lead our country and our county and our communities, our places of worship from the margins. When we lead from the margins, we make policy decisions that lift up those who have been shut out from being fully included in we the people. We lead from the margins. We listen to the voices who are being harmed before we speak. When we lead from the margins, we give more weight to the testimony of those affected by bullets than to the weight of contributions from the NRA. When we lead from the margins, we view the world from the eyes of refugees at the border, children in cages, and people without documents who are hiding in the shadows. When we lead from the margins, we create safe places for transgender children and trans women of color who statistically are closest to harm in our communities. When we lead from the margins, we make sure that people who have the least resources have first access to affordable housing and mental health services. When we lead from the margins, those of us with privilege take action alongside the oppressed, doing the work to dismantle racism and white supremacy, which still plagues our policies and systems. When we lead from the margins, we don't lead to win the next election or get hired at the bigger church, but we place ourselves in solidarity with those who suffer so that we, the people, may be true and all may be lifted up. May we around this dais and in this room and in our communities lead from the margins, living out your vision as we become co-creators with you in building beloved community. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
Thank you. Next, I have several presentations and awards. First, we have item one is an Achievement of Excellence in Procurement Award presentation. And I'd like to ask Joe Lauro, who is the Director of Administrative Services and his staff from the purchasing department to join me here at the dais. Good morning. Good to see you. Would you like to introduce everyone? Or have... Okay. That's okay.
Hello. Good to see you, Frank. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the 7th year the Purchasing Division has been awarded this prestigious award. There's only 42 counties in the entire United States that received this award this past year. And it's something to really be proud of, and I'm really proud of these guys. They work hard day in and day out, do a fantastic job for not only internal service departments, but the taxpayers of this community. So I think that they've earned that award, very hardworking staff. And honestly, I'm prejudiced when I say this, but I think they're the hardest working staff in the county. So hats off to them, no question about it. But with that being said, I'd like them to introduce themselves. Bill, and just pass it down.
Absolutely. I'm Bill Lawrence. I'm the manager of purchasing support.
I'm Rodney Wright. I'm a lead procurement analyst.
I'm Stephanie Pisarides. I'm a procurement analyst assistant.
Heather Foley, Purchasing System Specialist.
Stephen Boswell, Procurement Analyst Coordinator.
Edgar Lopez, Purchasing Support Specialist.
Alex Malloy, procurement analyst coordinator.
Mary Celeste, new division director under Joe Laurel.
Kenneth Jones, Purchasing Support Specialist.
I'm Rose Ott, Purchasing Analyst Coordinator.
Jean Armstrong, Purchasing Analyst Coordinator.
Lucy Nowacki, Lead Procurement Analyst.
Sharon Becht, Purchasing Analyst Assistant.
Rocky Loma, Pre-Qualification Coordinator.
Brian Jasper Williams, Procurement Analyst Assistant.
Dustin Genta, Procurement Analyst Assistant.
Thanks, guys. Just wanted to mention Candy Mancuso, Jim Just, Sue Steele, and Pam Ulrich, who have other commitments and they couldn't be here this morning.
Thank you. Thanks, each and every one of you, because what you do every day makes this whole county work, because you purchase the things that we need and procure them in a timely manner and at the best price, and we're just very appreciative of this. The Achievement of Excellence in Procurement Award recognizes excellence in public and nonprofit procurement. The award criteria are designed to measure innovation, professionalism, ethics, e-procurement, productivity, and leadership attributes of the procurement function. The award is sponsored by, among others, the National Procurement Institute, Florida Association of Procurement Professionals, the Institute for Supply Management, the National Institute of Governmental Purchasing, and the National Association of State Procurement Officials. This is the 9th time the Pinellas County Board of County Commissioner Purchasing Department has received this award, and it's the 7th year in a row. Our department is only one of 42 counties in the United States and Canada to receive this highly respected award. I'm pleased to present this award to the staff from the Purchasing Department in recognition of their excellence in public and nonprofit procurement. And like I said, these are the folks that make our county work each and every day, and we are just really pleased about this award, and it speaks volumes about the work that they do for us each and every day. And this is the heaviest award I think I've ever lifted. It's pretty heavy. Thanks, join me in. All right. Pose for a picture.
Okay, everybody can turn their shoulders in a little bit and squeeze in just a little.
Everybody turn sideways.
Step back a little bit. That looks good. I'll give you a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1 second, please. One more. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Next is National Community Planning Month proclamation. And I'd like to ask the staff from the Planning Department to join me here at the podium. Okay, I'll have you introduce yourself.
Thank you. Renee Vincent, Planning Director. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Caitlin Murphy, Health and All Policies Planner.
Allie Keene, Principal Planner in Long Range.
Christy Young, Land Use and Zoning Planner. Oops, sorry, Mag. I apologize. I'll see you back.
Maggie Miles, Community Development.
Change is constant and affects all cities, towns, suburbs, counties, boroughs, townships, rural areas, and other places. Community planning and plans can help manage this change in a way that provides better choices for how people work and live. Community planning provides an opportunity for all residents to be involved in making choices that determine the future of their community. The full benefits of planning require public officials and citizens who understand, support, and demand excellence in planning and plan implementation. The month of October is designated as National Community Planning Month throughout the United States of America and its territories. The celebration of National Community Planning Month gives us the opportunity to publicly recognize the participation and dedication of the members of planning commissions and other citizen planners who have contributed their time and expertise to the improvement of Pinellas County. We recognize the many valuable contributions made by our professional community and regional planners of Pinellas County and extend our heartfelt thanks to the continued commitment to public service by these professionals. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Pinellas County Board of County Commissioners that October 2019 be recognized as National Community Planning Month. And again, you know, it's without these folks, we would not have the county that we have today, and planning for tomorrow and tomorrow's citizens. With that, Renee, would you like to say something? Of course, because you have many more professionals that
We
are
do.
not here today.
We have a very large and talented staff that are all working hard and are not here today. So, but these folks are representing a small cross section of what we do in the planning department. I also want to ask all the other planners, because there's some municipalities being represented out here today and people in planning and community development, to just, you know, wave. I know you're out there, Rodney. I see you. Frank, you worked with us. So it's not just unincorporated Pinellas County planning. It's, you know, it's the countywide planning authority for Pinellas and all the municipalities. So thank you all.
And I give a special shout out to Frank Bowman, who is retired but still serving our community in many other ways. Thank you, Frank. So thank you to each and every one of you. Again, you make our county a very special place to live, work, and play, and we're very appreciative.
One, two, three. One, two, three. One more. One, two, three. Thank you.
And next is our Doing Things Employee Recognition Award. DJ McDuffie, would you come forward, please? Good morning. Glad to have you here. Our employees work hard each and every day to make our community better. In our ongoing video program, we recognize individuals who exemplify the dedication of the Pinellas County team. It's only through our employees and the excellent work that they do that we can fulfill our vision to be the standard for public service in America. Our Public Works Sign Shop maintains 60,000 traffic signs around Pinellas County. As operations manager, DJ McDuffie ensures these signs meet a high standard of quality and get where they need to go to keep our residents safe on the road. DJ started his first job with the county nearly 20 years ago, and he has been growing in the Public Works Department since then due to his hard work and team spirit. We can all be grateful for the dedication of DJ and his team whenever we stop at a road closed sign or turn on our street to go home. Mr. Administrator, would you like to join me? Oh, you're already here. So we'll show the video at this time that gives us a snapshot of the work that DJ does every day.
How do nearly 1 million residents travel safely through Florida's most densely populated county? By heeding the signs produced by DJ McDuffie and his team at Pinellas County Public Works.
We have the whole county wide, from Terra Verde to Tarpon Springs, so we got a lot of area to cover. With the county, we maintain about 60,000 signs.
60,000 in your neighborhood, at busy intersections, on major roads, and they all come through DJ's shop.
I think a lot of people don't really understand how much pride a lot of the guys take into the work that they do, so you get high quality of signs.
It's a hands-on, meticulous process. They press a durable, reflective coating onto a metal sheet. A machine cuts the lettering. Then they carefully lay out each piece by hand. DJ's team is constantly assessing and replacing signs that are damaged, faded, or hard to see. Other times, citizens make the request.
Too much speeding going on through the neighborhood, they call in and we'll give it out to engineering. They send out guys to go check to make sure. Does it need stop signs, speed limit signs, speed humps?
During hurricane season, the sign shop team can get especially busy.
When hurricanes come, obviously roads flood, areas you can't go in any longer, so we have response crews that go out and they actually put up the signs that we make.
However big the task, DJ says his team is always ready to jump in and work together to get things done.
Everybody's ready to help everybody, so it doesn't matter what job is going on, that you got always somebody else you can call to come help you out. So it's like a real good, tight-knit family.
DJ has been part of the Pinellas County family for almost 20 years, taking his first job in county construction maintenance right out of high school.
I love my job. I love coming to work. I love making signs. I love helping the guys out, making the signs. I love going out in the field. It's just so many opportunities that we have here. We stick together, we work together, everybody looks out for each other, so not one man wants somebody else to look bad. So we all take good care of everything that we do, so everyone looks good.
For DJ, public service means looking out for others, whether it's a coworker or the motorists who rely on his signs to safely reach their destination.
I'm DJ McDuffie, and I am Pinellas County.
Beyond the video, would you like to share a few words with everyone?
I just want to say thank you. I'm honored to receive this award, and I really appreciate it.
Well, it's well-deserved, as we could see, so thank you for what you do.
And again, thank you so much. I mean, we know the transportation team is a team, and you're a key part of that, and so we appreciate everything that you do, but also kind of notice the technology and the things that have probably you've seen change over that 20 years. And so again, you know, it takes a lot of skill to be able to keep updated on the technology and how you produce and do your work, but it's such an integral part of the overall transportation team. So thank you so much.
1, 2, 3. Downward. 1, 2, 3.
Come on, Charlie.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Bless you.
Very good, thank you.
Coming back with more this year.
All right. Oh, my.
Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. My name is Pat DePlosco, and I'm the Executive Director with your Keep America Beautiful affiliate, Keep Pinellas Beautiful. And I'm here today to talk with you all and share the wonderful news about the impact that we've made on Pinellas County in the last year. This is typically done at the beginning of the year, but we had trouble getting onto the schedule, so I'm referring to a lot of things that were obviously in 2018, but we've already beat the numbers for 2018 in 2019, and we're not even done with the year, so I'm very excited about that. We know our mission. Our mission is to conserve and beautify our natural environment by means of community engagement and education. We have been able to do this by creating some really neat programs throughout the county and instituting them from Tarpon Springs all the way down to the tip of Fort DeSoto, from the Gulf and to the Bay. And the programs that we've done really have made a tremendous impact on the amount of litter that has been removed from the community, and also on the sustainable behavior that's occurring with our community members. We do our programs, we work with our programs through different types of initiatives. And one of the initiatives, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about this before, is our education, oops, I don't know why it's skipping like that. As our education and outreach program. And our education programs involve a number of different methods. We typically go to schools and do presentations, but we take it a step further. So we do the traditional classroom presentation, and then we invite the students and the teachers in the schools to get involved in experiential learning, so that we take that one step further. So we haven't made it to as many schools, but the schools that we're working in, we're making a greater impact. But to supplement this, we provide additional educational opportunities called Kids Can. And that involves 2 major events during the year. And during the Kids Can programs, their elementary school students are invited. And they're invited to bring one parent as their guest. And it's all set up, the program is set up just for their level. So they come into, let's say we did it at Gandy. If we set it up at Gandy Beach, we set up educational stations, a watershed table, as you can see in the picture here. We do a beautification section where they can do some planting. We talk about recycling and waste reduction and another thing. And then we send them on the project, whatever type of project it'll be, whether it be a planting or a litter abatement program. So it's really neat. Because the students are not only learning about trash and litter and their effects on litter, but they're also seeing the connection between both. Our hotline. Well, our hotline has grown exponentially. Did it again. In the last 5 years. By the way, this January marks 5 years since I took over the organization. And since I've taken over the organization and we've reorganized and we've really developed the programs to the extent they are right now, we've covered so much more territory and got so many more residents involved. Our hotline has grown, which is kind of neat because the way that the litter hotline works, I'm sure you're all familiar, is that residents have control over making a difference in the community by picking up the phone and calling us and telling us there's illegal dumping. So we were able to go out either with a group or individually and clean up the litter. Recycling. Recycling has grown, and again, it has changed from 2014 to now in the fact that we're doing more education and more interaction with the program, in that we hold we hold specific projects for Bright Future students where they collect recycling materials like aluminum cans. They bring them to our office, and we use that money to give the students the Bright Future scholarships at the end of the year. So we're actually giving them, boosting them even a little bit more for what they're doing and teaching them something in the meantime. The other thing that we're doing, which is really exciting, is we have a textile recycling program. So we're involving the students in bringing in textiles to help underserved communities. So we're not only benefiting the environment, we're also benefiting the communities that we serve. Recycling is not just taking something and putting it in the bin. What we're trying to teach our residents is to reduce the waste that they create in the first place. And how do we do that? We do that through our education programs. Our adoption programs. Our adoption programs are phenomenal. Again, this is the one way that we make the total commitment, that residents make a total commitment to us and the community, where they sign a contract that they're going to clean up their area, whether it be a mile of roadway, a mile of trail, a mile circumference around the particular area, a shoreline. And I joked the last time, don't stand still because you'll get adopted with us. But basically what it does is it teaches the residents that they can take ownership and responsibility for the places that we call home. So this actually builds up the sustainability of our programs by having them involved in with us. Our major cleanups, Great American Cleanup and the International Coastal Cleanup. We're involved in the International Coastal Cleanup right now. And we are out of our program director just had a baby, and she's out on maternity leave. So we are all, everyone is put to working double duty to do a good job. And so far, we've beat the numbers, and it isn't even the actual main event date for the coastal cleanup. Our beautification and community greening, I'm very, very proud of that. We involved over almost 4,000 children in these programs, and we've planted gardens at a number of schools. And all of this information, you can go into more detail, is in the annual report that I've given you. But we're all over the county building gardens, planting trees, mulching areas, and making it more beautiful. One of the things that we're doing in the Tyrone area is we planted a fruit garden, and this way we had the fruit trees adopted out to the residents, so they care for the trees, and they're not only that they're not just their trees, they're the community trees, but they're the ones that are responsible for the care for the trees. It sounds kind of silly to adopt it, but at least it gives them the ownership of that particular tree, and they're thriving over in the Tyrone area. Okay, and our total impact. From January 1st to December 31st, 2018, Keep Pinellas Beautiful conducted 459 educational presentations. We participated in 48 outreach events. Therefore, 47,062 individuals were educated. Our affiliate engaged 18,873 volunteers, and we implemented 1,141 community improvement projects. As a result, the combined efforts abated 614,584.71 pounds of litter, as well as with the removal of 147,688 pounds of invasive plants, and we recovered 9,496 pounds of recyclables. When we multiply 2250, which is the value of volunteer hours, by 57,618.42 volunteer hours, we see that we save taxpayers $1,296,414.34 of labor in community improvement projects, community improvement services. This is done with a staff of 5.5. And the way that it's done is that we engage the community We pull out some leaders, we develop the leaders, and we set them on their way. It's such a great program, and I am so proud to be a part of it, and I am so proud to be here in Pinellas County to share these wonderful awards with you. Now, dun, da, da, da. You know, when I took over, I never thought that after 3 years we would receive the top affiliate in the United States. Never in a million years. And then to get it 2 years in a row, and we're slided for it again for this year. So I bring home the gold, top affiliate in the United States, the Affiliate Award of Excellence from Keep America Beautiful. Out of almost 1,000 affiliates, we're within the top 15. That was one. And I have to tell a little story about this one. This is the President's Circle Award, and I never really got excited about it because we always got it. I always got it when I was in Tampa, and I always got it, you know, it's always gotten over here. But then this last year at the conference, they explained to us that only 40% of affiliates receive this award. So I was like, oh. It's not, we get it all the time, but we must have been doing something right all along. So it's a very big accomplishment, and we're really excited about that one. And this one is near and dear to my heart. I always mess that up. My kids make fun of me. This award was given to us by Keep Florida Beautiful. That's our state affiliate. And we have 44 affiliates within the state of Florida. And this award is the top award that they give every year, and this was given to us in June, and it's called Leading the Way. And the reason why it's the Leading the Way award, which I'm so proud of, is because we've done programs in here like the Leaders Against Litter, and I hope everybody comes next year, next March. I'll get the date out sooner, where we invited the community leaders to come out. Commissioner Justice was there, thank you so much, and we also had the proclamation for the Great American Cleanup. And the whole purpose is to share the litter problem awareness. So share it with all of our officials, all of our VIPs, and the more that people know about what we do, what we stand for, maybe more people will join in. You know, just all it takes is picking up one piece of litter at a time. Anyway, so it wasn't only that, it was our collegiate programs. We now have 9 interns working with us on a consistent basis, and only one of them are paid part-time, and that's through a grant. So we're getting them to work for us for free, but they don't make coffee. They don't make coffee. They do things like our annual report. They put together our annual report. They do our graphics. They get out there and they lead the programs. They pull other community members in. So it's just leaders creating leaders, and it's a wonderful experience. I just want you all to know that I am so grateful for every penny that Pinellas County gives us. And I want you to know that every single penny is put to good use. We are going to county contract this year, and there are going to be a couple of little additions just because we have such a great staff. Every one of my staff members is college graduate. They're either in the field of education or environmental sciences.